Trigger warning. Ghosts, ghouls, and gruesome stuff ahead. It's weird, it's dark, it's your kind of vibe.
Welcome to Haunted and Homicidal, the podcast where true crime meets the paranormal. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Courtney. Every week we uncover the terrifying, the twisted, and the totally unexplainable. Lock your doors and grab your sage.
Because things are about to get haunted and homicidal. Hey guys.
What's up?
What is up, bitches?
What's up, bitches?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if y'all like that, and I really don't care. To be fair, I don't care. So this episode, unfortunately, is going to be super short. Both of our stories are really short, but they're funny. Well, mine's funny. So sorry. Last week was kind of long. Week before that was kind of long. So, we're giving you like a little, kind of like a mini episode right now.
A little break.
Yeah. So I know like guys that want to listen to it like a lot, you're probably going to be like not happy because it's going to be short, but it'll be good information.
Yes.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Anyway, hope you guys have had a good couple of days since you all last listened to us on Monday. Because today is Thursday. And
I'm dog sitting this week. Starting today, actually.
Oh, yeah. Who's it for? No, don't tell me.
No,
No, tell me later. But
yeah.
like, don't tell me
Yeah.
here. What kind of dog?
I don't even know.
Oh.
There's it's 2 dogs and a cat.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get into the stories.
So, ow.
Oh, no.
Fuck was that? Okay. So I have the Anchorage Hotel. Heart of downtown Anchorage, Alaska. I'm all the way in Alaska. Stands a charming hotel with a polished facade and a not-so-quiet past.
Okay.
It wasn't always the lively cultural hub we know today.
Oh, no.
So, dating back to its construction in 1916, it survived fires, earthquakes, and decades of wear.
Okay.
Anchorage's earliest days, the city was a frontier town carved out of wilderness where grit and ambition shaped every brick laid. Oh. It was the atmosphere of boomtown optimism that the original Anchorage Hotel opened its doors at the corner of 3rd Avenue and E Street. It was the most elegant place to stay in town. Guests dined on meals served on fine china, enjoyed high thread count linens, and gathered in richly appointed lounge. As Anchorage grew, so did demand for the hotel's offerings. And so by 1936, Anchorage was growing so rapidly that the hotel needed to expand. So the current building, the Anchorage Hotel Annex, was built across the alleyway on 3rd Avenue, and a sky bridge was constructed connecting the two buildings.
Yeah.
It served as the city's primary meeting and gathering place, and at one time was the only place in the new city where you could enjoy a meal served on fine china with linen and silver.
Okay.
And then over time, the original downtown Anchorage hotel structure was sold and eventually torn down. The annex building continued to operate, but for many years it was neglected and allowed to fall into a state of disrepair.
We could have interviewed somebody about this hotel. Somebody that you know.
Who?
Bob. He's from Alaska. Yeah.
I could have asked Bob.
I mean, he may not know anything, but yeah, he's from Alaska, so we could have had like...
I'm going to ask him tomorrow.
I'd be like, hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
It's too late for the podcast, but do you know anything about the Anchorage Hotel? He might. I mean, he might know.
I should have asked Bob. Oh, I can ask Bob and let you know later.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Bob.
Yeah, ask Bob.
I'm going to ask Bob. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Alaska. His dad still lives in Alaska. So when he goes on like vacation, that's where he goes fishing in Alaska.
Oh, I'm going to ask him tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to see you tomorrow, too. It even operated as various lodging properties under different names. In 1989, under new ownership, the building was brought back to life. It is the only hotel in Anchorage listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
Oh.
Some say it's not just history that's lingered in its walls, but the spirits of those who left unfinished stories behind.
Oh no, the ghosts are trapped. Help. Somebody help.
So they did have some famous hotel guests.
Okay.
So Will Rogers and Wiley Post stayed just 2 days before their fateful flight to Barrow.
I have no clue who they are. Okay.
I don't either.
Okay.
So Rogers was a humorist and Post was the aviator. They died together in a plane crash on August 15th, 1935. They were on a aerial tour of Alaska.
Okay.
So they died. So they stayed for 2 days, and then they died after they left.
Okay.
And then famous mountain man Bob Marshall stayed there.
Okay, not a clue.
Don't either. And then the most notable guest was famous artist Sidney Lawrence.
Not a clue.
Well, for them, they were famous, okay?
Like back in the day, probably. Like, I have no fucking clue who these people are. Okay.
So many of his years in Alaska were spent paintings in his studio, which was located in the hotel lobby while he lived in an upstairs apartment.
Okay.
He is most remembered for his beautiful paintings of Mount McKinley and Alaska scenery.
Okay.
And then, all right, so the ghosts.
Goats.
So, ghosts, not goat.
Goats.
So one of the most persistent and famous spirits is Chief Jack Sturgis.
Okay.
And he has a very real tragedy.
Oh.
So February 20th, 1921, on a cold night at 9:15 p.m.
On a cold night in Alaska?
I know, right?
Who would have thought?
9:15 p.m., Anchorage's first chief of police, John J., also known as Blackjack, Sturgis, was found just steps from the hotel with a fatal bullet wound in his back.
Oh, no. So he was running away from somebody, and they were like, nope. Pew pew.
The bullet came from his own service revolver.
What?
And to this day, the case remains unsolved. Someone used his own gun and shot him in the back.
Oh, okay. Like, I thought they were like, it just went off and it hit it in the back. Like, somebody had it.
No, someone used his own. So I guess he got in a fight.
And they snatched it.
Lost
He
gun,
went to run when they got the gun, and they were like, no, pew pew.
Yeah.
And then they're like, peace out, Girl Scout.
Yeah, because to this day, they don't know who did it, what happened, nothing.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy.
And ghost hunters and locals believe that he's not at rest. His spirit is said to return each year on the anniversary of his death, retracing the steps of his final moments. Guests and staff have reported seeing a uniformed figure near the entrance of the hotel, his posture rigid, his expression sorrowful, as though still seeking justice for a crime never resolved.
And see, like, here's the thing. When they see these spirits from back in the day and they get, like, their recordings, why don't they ever ask, who the fuck did this to you?
Exactly.
Like, why don't they ever get that answer? Why?
Like,
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Why? ¿Por
like,
qué?
just ask. Be like, who did this to you? What happened?
What happened, dude? Who shooted you?
Who shooted you?
Pew pew.
Pew pew. So over the years, dozens of ghostly encounters have been reported, leading the hotel to keep a guest ghost log in the front office.
What?
It's filled with stories and employers who have experienced scenes they simply cannot explain. So,
Okay. So like when they have an experience, they write it in the log.
yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that. That's cute.
It's their guest ghost log.
I thought it meant just like the log of ghosts who had been there, like
No.
the celebrities who'd been there, but this is like people who check in,
people,
who see it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Room 202. 202. Feeling a chilling presence or seeing a dark figure standing near the bed. Late at night, lights flicker unexpectedly and unsettling whispers seem to come from nowhere.
Okay.
So it has led many to believe that renovations disturb long dead spirits. And then those who are brave enough to stay in this room often leave with their own tales of paranormal.
No. Oh no.
Oh no. The mysterious lobby.
Okay.
At night, people passing through the lobby report hearing laughter and conversations, only to find empty room when they go to like check it out. See, what's happening? Nothing.
Oh, they're having a party, and then like there's nobody
Nothing.
there. Like, I'd be disappointed.
I know. And objects move on their own, and the sound of footsteps echoing through the halls.
Okay.
And then, so also through the hotel, they get flickering lights and malfunctioning electronics. So TVs in rooms 215 and 217 are notorious for turning on and off by themselves, sometimes even switching channels without anyone touching the remote.
I've had that shit happen to me before.
The ghost said, "We're not watching that."
I unplugged the TV and it came on.
The fuck?
My grandma can vouch for that.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. It was at her house is super haunted. Super fucking haunted. And I was asleep in that back bedroom, and the TV came on, and I turned it off, and it came on, and I turned it off, and it came on, and I turned it off, and I got up and unplugged it, and it came on, and I got scared, and I went and got her, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
No.
She's like, turn it off. I'm like, it's unplugged. She's like, what? And it turned off by itself and turned back on, and she said, No, thank you.
No, thank you.
She's like, I'm going back to bed. Good luck. I was like, oh, what?
Grandma said, fuck you, goodbye.
Yeah. So, I mean, Wayne has seen a ghost in her house before in the hallway. He thought it was me, and he's like, how did you get here? And I was like, I'm at home. What are you talking about?
Oh, I've been at your grandma's once.
Yeah, it's scary.
Okay. Phantom plumbing. So faucets in the sinks and bathtubs turn on when no one's near them, despite being inspected regularly by plumbers.
Bitch, you do not run up my fucking water bill, okay?
And then apparitions of a little girl.
No.
So guests have seen a young girl in old-fashioned clothing walking the halls on the second floor. She never speaks, only glances curiously before disappearing around a corner. And then... Nice face.
I don't like it.
You don't like child ghosts, huh?
No, I don't. They creep me out worse than anything else.
You know, you heard and then you got goosebumps.
I don't like it.
And then the most heartbreaking tale is that of a woman who took her own life in the hotel while still wearing her wedding dress.
Oh no.
Heartbroken after her groom failed to appear, her spirit is said to float through the corridors in her gown, leaving behind a wave of sadness that guests say they can feel in the air.
Oh my God, that poor baby. Oh, how tragic.
It is. Yeah. Surprising number of guests, skeptics, and believers alike have left with stories of strange events during their stay. A couple wrote in the ghost log that the painting above their bed flew off the wall in the middle of the night.
No, thank you.
And then another guest was startled awake by the sensation of someone sitting on the end of the bed, only to find no one there.
No, thank you.
And then staff members have had experiences.
Oh, I'm sure.
So a concierge shared how the elevator would often move between floors on its own, even when there was no one inside.
No, thank you.
And then another mentioned seeing shadowy figures reflected in the lobby mirrors, only to turn around and find no one present.
I don't like it. I don't like the mirror thing. Freaks me out. I don't like it. Bloody Mary, no thank you.
That's why my mirror stays in my closet.
Does it?
Yes, I have my mom's old jewelry thingy, and it's got a mirror in the front. Yeah, that stays in the closet.
Yeah, I have like a full body mirror, and it stays behind my bathroom door, and it doesn't. I don't ever look at it.
Yeah, because if you have to have a mirror in your bedroom, you have to have two across from each other, so that way the portals are across from each other.
Yeah, so they come out of one and go right into the other. There's no chance of them lingering.
So if you want the mirror in your bedroom, you get two and put them right across from each other.
No, thank you. I would prefer 0 exactly.
That's why my stays in the bathroom.
Yeah.
In my closet. With the door shut.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay, so that is it on Anchorage Hotel, which I will ask Bob tomorrow.
Yes.
You have to text me to remind you.
I will forget.
Remind me.
I will forget. Mine is also pretty short. So we're going to talk about the Frogman.
What?
The Frogman.
Fuck.
So in Ohio folklore, the Loveland frog, also known as the Loveland FrogMan or the Loveland lizard, is a legendary humanoid frog described as bipedal, which means walking on 2 feet.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
Standing roughly 4 feet tall with webbed feet and leathery skin. Allegedly spotted in Loveland, Ohio since 1955.
I don't do frogs, man. Nope.
In 1972, the Loveland frog legend gained renewed attention when a Loveland police officer reported to a colleague that he had seen an animal consistent with descriptions of the frogman.
Yeah, I don't do frogs. Nope, fuck that.
No. Not 4 feet tall frogs.
I don't do any frogs.
I like frogs.
Because, I was laying on the couch. I think I was sick or something. So I had a water bottle sitting on the coffee table beside me. And I grabbed it and there's a fucking frog on the fucking lid. I screamed bloody murder.
It's a frog.
I don't care. I don't care.
Goodness.
My brother had to come save me.
That is hilarious.
I don't do frogs. No.
After a reported sighting in 2016, the second officer called a news station to report that he had shot and killed the same creature some weeks after the 1972 incident.
He though?
And had identified it as a large iguana that was missing its tail. So yes, he actually killed something, and he said it was an iguana.
Okay.
According to various legends, the creature was first sighted by a businessman or a traveling salesman driving along an unnamed road late in 1955, with some versions of the story specifying the month of May.
I want to know the road
not to drill there. It's an unnamed road. They just like, oh, on a road. What was the road name? I don't know. And
name
it,
so I
know what road I was on either if I'm just like driving around.
Name the road so I know what not to go.
We're going there.
Bitch, no, we're not.
Just don't go to Loveland. Just don't go to Loveland, Ohio. What the fuck are we going to do in Ohio anyway? Ugh, nothing. In one story, the driver was heading out of the Branch Hill neighborhood when he spotted 3 figures standing on their hind legs along the side of the road, each 3 to 4 feet in height with leathery skin and frog faces. In other versions of the story, the creatures were spotted under or over a poorly lit bridge, and one held a wand over its head that fired a spray of sparks, and they smelled like almonds and alfalfa.
What the fuck? Are they sure the one with the wand that it wasn't people in costumes?
They're wizard frogs.
What the fuck?
That smell like nuts and bean sprouts.
That's great. Okay.
I mean, I guess like if you were like a woodland or like a reptilian creature, you would probably smell like nuts, maybe, or like some kind of nature smell.
Frogs smell like dirt.
Oh yeah, I mean, but they're frog men, so
Take a smell like dirt.
Maybe they tried to wear cologne and that's what it was. So they like weren't like identified. I don't know. On March 3rd of 1972 at 1 a.m., Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Toad's Boot Factory of the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights, and he described it as 3 to 4 feet long, about 50 to 75 pounds with leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal, quote-unquote, crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect to climb over the guardrail and back towards the river.
Wait, if it's a frogman, why doesn't he jump like a frog then?
He's crouched like a frog, but he walks like a human.
Oh, okay. But he don't jump like a frog?
But in another story I read about this incident, the officer said, like, the frogman just stared at him the whole time.
Hell no. Fuck that shit. Run your ass over.
He stared at him the whole time while he was slowly getting up and climbing over the guardrail. Nope, stared at him until he, like, dropped down and disappeared.
Nope.
Though his fellow police officers found scratch marks on Shockey's car and abrasions on the guardrail, allegedly.
Okay.
But it's not been confirmed. So they were like, dude hit the guardrail and he lied about what happened. Like, he's trying to make it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland police officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched alongside the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Officer Shockey. According to Matthews, it was a quote-unquote large iguana about 3 to 3.5 feet long, and he didn't immediately recognize it because it was missing its tail. So it looked strange. You know, when you see an iguana, they have a tail, but this, for some reason, didn't. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's pet that, quote-unquote, either got loose or was released when it grew too large. So it was like, I mean, iguana size. Like, iguanas are long.
But can they stand on 2 legs, though?
Iguanas? Yeah. They can't walk on 2 legs, but yeah, they stand straight up. Yeah.
Oh, God. Do yours do that?
No, because mine aren't iguanas.
Oh, yeah, you're the bearded dragon. Never mind.
Iguanas have, like, longer dog-like legs. Bearded dragons have, like, short, little, tiny, you know. It's not a frog. It's an iguana.
Don't care.
Yeah,
I barely touch your fur and you pull them suckers out.
No, my bearded dragons do not stand on their hind legs. Not like that.
I barely want to touch them and you pull them out.
They're sweet babies.
I touched Draco, but
not Blake Aaron.
I ain't touching his ass.
He's not a sweet baby.
He eyeballs me. I feel like he gonna eat me.
Yeah, he is a hungry boy.
So I touched Draco. I didn't touch the other one because I feel like he gonna eat me.
Yeah. So no, they can't stay on their back legs like that, but iguanas can. I've seen it.
The day he does, I'm running.
Yeah. Straight up. I'm running. Goodbye. You can have the house. It's yours now.
Goodbye.
Matthews recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legends, but says the author, quote unquote, omitted the part that confirmed the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman. So basically, he told the author of this book his experience that it was actually an iguana missing its tail, and the author of the book was like, nope, not putting that in.
Nope,
it's frogman.
It's frogman.
Yep. In 2016 on WCPO TV, Matthews commented on reports of a couple playing Pokemon Go near the river who claimed to see a frog-like creature standing on its hind legs. It's like Bigfoot and all that other stuff, Matthews said. I don't believe in Bigfoot either. So he was very adamant that Frogman does not exist.
Matthew's like, nope.
Nope. So Loveland local Sam Jacobs and his girlfriend were walking toward Ohio's Lake Isabella, catching digital Pokemon creatures on their smartphones when the legendary Frogman appeared right in front of them. Quote, we saw a huge frog near the water, Jacobs told WLWT at the time. Quote, not in the game. This was an actual giant frog. So if anybody has played Pokemon Go and you're out in like the open,
one of the creatures is a frog.
You can see the Pokemon like on your screen, but you can obviously tell that it is AI generated. It's in a game. It doesn't look real. So he's saying this was definitely not in the game. It wasn't something that just popped up and we're like, hey, it's a frog. But no, it was really fucking there.
That's funny because one of the Pokemons is a frog.
Yeah, but it probably doesn't look anything like this. He said, then the thing stood up and walked on its hind legs. I realize this sounds crazy, but I swear on my grandmother's grave, this is the truth. So he was very sure of what he saw.
Ain't going to Ohio.
Yeah. Jacobs added that the creature was about 4 foot tall, just as in all of the other previous accounts. He also sent WLWT some photos to support his claim, so the images were too dark to properly make out the figure in them. I did see the pictures, and it does look like...
I want to see. Pull them up.
It does look like something, but they are very dark and grainy, and it doesn't really look like anything.
Yeah, I ain't going to Loveland, Ohio. Fuck them frogs.
But as far as I know, that's like the only picture, quote unquote, legitimate picture of or this one right here. I don't know what that one's from, but that's like the only quote unquote legitimate picture that shows the Frogman. I wouldn't think that's a Frogman. I would think it's somebody in like a wetsuit with like halogen bulbs on their head because they're down there like gigging or looking for fish in the water.
Look up to see what that costume looked like?
What
that outfit looks like to determine if it's the suit or not?
I think it would just be a ghillie suit.
A what?
A ghillie suit?
Look at that. Yeah, it could be.
So what it looks like is, see the ghillie suit? The head's a little wide, so they might have had like halogen like headlamps right here.
Pull up halogen headlights.
If they so if they had like 2 of these on their head. One with that 2 on it.
Do they make one with 2 of them?
Yeah. It's for gigging.
What's that? Don't look at me like that.
You don't know what a gig is? Okay, so a gig is a long pole with a sharp spike on the bottom. And it's for like catching flounder. It's called gigging.
Okay.
I forget you're not from here. And this is like, if you ever go on the beach at night and you see people in the water with that light on their head and a pole, that's what they're doing. They're gigging for flounder. They're gigging for flounder.
I think my friend does it for frogs.
Or frogs. Okay. For sure. Yeah. So that very well. Okay. So you see, look at this.
Yeah.
And then look at the ghillie suit. And then look at the picture.
That could be what it is.
That's what it looks like.
But do they get that far in the water though?
He's up to his hips.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, he's up to his hips. That's not that far.
Oh, okay. It could be that, yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, look at the reflection and everything. It looks like someone in a ghillie suit wearing a headband. I would not... I guess because of the area that they're in and the legend that it pulls from, they're like, Frogman. I'd be like, dude in a ghillie suit with halogen headlights looking for fish. But would it have been
the dude that said something?
Probably not.
He's going with it. I'm the Frogman.
Okay. This legend has been here since 1955. Dude says, I'm going to go put on a ghillie suit with the halogen bulbs on my head. I'm going to go stand in the water and see if anybody comes by.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Or maybe he was just gigging, but he's also like really into the story. Yeah. And so when he sees these people taking pictures or whatever and it finally comes out, he could have been like, nah, that was me, but I'm not telling anybody. Sorry again that our stories were so short, but they were interesting, I think. Frogman especially, Courtney freaked out, so now I know that
don't do frogs.
I'm gonna have to like get frog stuff for her.
Bitch, I will get you clown shit and dolls. Don't fight me. I got dolls.
I'm gonna get you a frog.
No, you're fucking not.
Like a real one.
Hell.
And I'm gonna have him right here on my desk, and you're not gonna know. And then you're gonna look over, and he's gonna be like, ribbit.
Nope.
And I'll put him on top of your drink.
Nope.
And then, like, I can't call your brother to come help because I almost killed one with the lawnmower the other day. I was very sad. But I didn't.
My brother?
He got away. No, I didn't kill your brother. A frog.
Well, you said my brother, and you go, I almost killed him.
I almost killed one the other day.
I was like, what?
I almost killed one of your brothers. I went to Germany and almost killed one, okay? It was me. Tell him if there was...
him and his best friend doing a YouTube channel, and they're, like, playing games.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. That's funny. Hi, baby. Anyway, that is our stories for this week. Sorry it was short and sweet, but a lot of the time...
You bring frogs in this bitch, and I'm bringing you my freaking porcelain dolls. Especially one that moves. It sits there and plays music and does this.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
I will put it on your fucking shelf.
I will smash that motherfucker so quick.
If you bring in them frogs.
I will smash that motherfucker so quick. So quick. Anyway... Thank you guys for listening. Again, I apologize that it was so short. It's going to happen sometimes. The stories that we
got
find.
long ones, we get short ones.
Yeah. Most of the time we have long ones. We guys give you a good little blurb. But this one's like a little Haunted and Homicidal mini. But as always, you guys can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/Haunted and Homicidal. You can find us on Facebook.com/Haunted and Homicidal. Courtney's over there just babying Misha. Poor baby.
She's upset. There's too many people.
I know, there's too many people here.
And one she doesn't like.
Loud. Yeah, and they're loud, which is kind of a good thing that this episode is really short because I've got a house full of people and I've got more people coming. We're just having like pizza and wings, I guess. Everybody's pretty much inviting themselves over now that like...
Are we going to need more food at this point with how many freaking people?
No, because I don't think my mom is going to stay that long. And I really don't think Vince is coming. So I think it's probably just going to be everybody that's here right now, even if Matthew and Cass don't stay. But I think 2 pizzas should be okay. Get like a Supreme and then like because they're like the 16 inches.
Okay.
And if I cut it in squares, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's like a good thing that, these are a little short because there's so much noise in the background. My house is like the party hub. Holidays are here. Holidays, everybody's here.
Clearly.
It's just the way it is. I don't mind because I do enjoy being a host. I love planning parties. I love doing the food. I'm just going quick and easy tonight with pizza and wings. So I figured that'll be something that everybody likes and we'll eat a lot of it. It's going to be, what was it? Honey pepper.
Yes.
And honey barbecue and garlic parmesan and buffalo. So we got like a variety. I'm going to leave a couple of them naked so you can do the sweet and sour sauce. I also have like gochujang. You can do like super Asian, yeah.
Oh yes.
But also if you guys have any suggestions or comments or any stories of your own, feel free to email us. hauntedandhomicidal@gmail.com. Thank you guys again so much for your support. We love you guys and we appreciate all the listens, shares. Tell your friends about us. And maybe if you're like, hey, I told so and so, and then they tell me, yeah, hey, so and so listen. I'd be like, hey, this person told this person to listen, and we'll mention you on the podcast and get a free little shout out or something. So anyway, okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.